Hello friends, illustration number 8.
A slab of material of dielectric constant capital K has the same area as the plate of the parallel plate capacitor but has a thickness of 3 by 4d where small d is the separation of the plates. How is the capacitance change when the slab is inserted between the plates?
So here we have to find out capacitance. The thickness of the slab of dielectric is given 3 by 4d, right? And we know that here this is plate 1 and plate 2 and distance between these two plates of the parallel plate capacitor is small d, right? So here the thickness of this parallel plate capacitor is small d, and here we insert a dielectric having a thickness 3 by 4d, right? So now to find out the capacitance, we already know the formula of capacitance. Q is equals to CV. So C is equals to Q by V. But we know that if there is a dielectric, then potential change, right? So suppose in initial condition potential is V0. So when the slab is inserted, when the slab is inserted, then V is equals to, here the thickness of the parallel plate capacitor is small d, and here we insert a slab of dielectric constant capital K having a thickness 3 by 4d. Now when this slab is inserted, then potential is given by V is equals to V0 by 4, because here in the 3 by 4 fourth part, right, here in 3 by 4th part there is a dielectric, right? So V is equals to V0 by 4 plus 3 by 4 into V0 by capital K, right? આપણે પહેલા પણ ડિસ્કસ કર્યું હતું કે જો તમે ડાઇલેક્ટ્રિક એડ કરો તો પોટેન્શિયલ કેટલું થશે, તો જે ઇનિશિયલ કન્ડિશનમાં પોટેન્શિયલ હોય એને તમારે શેના સાથે ડિવાઇડ કરવો પડે, ડાઇલેક્ટ્રિક કોન્સ્ટન્ટ, રાઈટ? સો 3 by 4th પાર્ટમાં સ્લેબ છે ડાઇલેક્ટ્રિક, રાઈટ? તો 1/4 પાર્ટ તો એઝ ઇટ ઇઝ, તો પોટેન્શિયલ શું થશે ફ્રેન્ડ્સ? V is equals to V0 by 4 plus 3 by 4 into V0 by K, right? So here we know that V is equals to ED, so V is equals to E0 into D, right? So V is equals to V0, that means E0D by 4 plus 3 by 4 into E0D by K, right? So here we take E0D by 4 common, so 1 plus 3 by K, right? So now if we take LCM K, then E0D by 4, here we take K LCM, so K plus 3, right? So potential V is equals to E0D into K plus 3 by 4K, right? So this is the potential when there is a dielectric having a thickness 3 by 4d. Now we have to find out capacitance. So we know that C is equals to Q by V, right? So here charge will remain same, so we can write here Q0 by V. So value of Q0 as it is V is E0D into K plus 3 by 4K, right? But we know that E0D is V0, right? Because V0 is equals to E0D. So this is equals to Q0 upon V0 into K plus 3. This 4K goes to the numerator. So we get C is equals to Q0 by V0. We know that Q is equals to CV. So Q0 by V0, that means C0 into 4K upon K plus 3. Right? So capacitance C0 into 4K upon K plus 3, because Q0 is equals to C0 into V0. So Q0 by V0, C0. Right? So capacitance C is equals to C0 into 4K upon K plus 3. Once again friends, here we insert a slab having thickness 3 by 4D, and we have to find out the capacitance. So we already know that V is equals to V0 by 4 plus in 3 by 4 part there is a dielectric, so 3 by 4 into V0 by K. But we know that V is equals to ED, so V0 is equals to E0 into D. So here E0 D by 4 plus 3 by 4, instead of V0, E0 D by K. So here E0 D by 4 common, so 1 plus 3 by K. So here we take K LCM, so E0 D by 4, K plus 3 by K. So we get V is equals to E0 D into K plus 3 by 4K. Now to find out capacitance, we already know that Q is equals to CV. So C is equals to Q0 by V. So Q0 by value of V E0D into K plus 3 by 4K. But E0D is V0. So Q0 by V0 into 4K upon K plus 3. But we know that in initial condition Q0 is equals to C0 into V0. So Q0 by V0, C0. So capacitance C is equals to C0 into 4K upon K plus 3. Right? Now we move forward to our next example, that is illustration number 9. Right?
Now see the question. A network of 4 10 microfarad capacitors is connected to 500 volt supply as shown in figure. So here the figure is like this.
This is the capacitor C1, this is C2, this is C3, and this is C4. So C1, C2, this is C3, and this is C4. This is connected to a 500 volt supply. Right?
So here the capacitance of the capacitors is same 10 microfarad.
So C1 is equals to C2 is equals to C3 is equals to C4 is equals to 10 microfarad.
First of all, we have to determine the equivalent capacitance of the network, and B, the charge on the each capacitor.
So first of all we have to find out the equivalent capacitance. Right? Now see the figure friends. Here C1, C2 and C3. See. Right? So these capacitors C1, C2 and C3 are in one line. So C1, C2 and C3 are in series. So here C1, C2 and C3 are in series, and the equivalent capacitance of this capacitor is C dash. So here C1, C2 and C3 are in one line, so C1, C2 and C3 are in series, and the equivalent capacitance of this capacitor C1, C2 and C3 is C dash. So here for series we already know the formula, 1 by C dash is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. Here the capacitance of capacitors C1, C2 and C3 same 10 microfarad. So 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10. So we get 1 by C dash is equals to 3 by 10. So we get C dash is equals to 10 by 3 microfarad. So the equivalent capacitance of capacitors C1, C2 and C3 is C dash. So here C dash, this is C dash, right? Equivalent capacitance of capacitors C1, C2 and C3. Now this equivalent capacitance of C1, C2 and C3 is C dash. So this C dash is in parallel with capacitor C4 like this. Right? So this is C4. So here C dash and C4 are in parallel and equivalent capacitance is equals to C. So we get C is equals to C dash plus C4. Value of C dash is 10 by 3 plus value of C4 10. So here we take 3 LCM. So 10 plus 30. So we get C is equals to 40 by 3 microfarad. So the equivalent capacitance of this circuit is 40 by 3 microfarad. Right, once again friends, here this capacitor C1, C2 and C3 are in one line. So C1, C2 and C3 are in series. So suppose the equivalent capacitance of these three capacitors C1, C2 and C3 is C dash. So we know the equation of equivalent capacitance for series 1 by C dash is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. So 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10, that is equals to 3 by 10. So C dash 10 by 3 microfarad. Now this equivalent capacitance of C1, C2 and C3, C dash is in parallel with C4. So the equivalent capacitance is C. So C is equals to C dash plus C4. So we get equivalent capacitance 40 by 3 microfarad.
Now here friends, we have to find out the charge on
Each capacitor. Now here we have to find out the charge on each capacitor. So charge on C1, C2, C3 and C4. So now B. First of all, charge on capacitor C4. So first of all, charge on capacitor C4. So here this is the 500 volt supply. Right. So here we know that here there is only one capacitor C4 in this line. So we know that Q is equals to CV. So charge on capacitor C4, that is Q4 is equals to C4 into V. We know the value of C4, that is 10 microfarad. So 10 into 10 raised to minus 6. Right. Into value of voltage, that is 500. Right. So charge on capacitor C4, that is equals to Q4. How much? That is 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 coulomb. Right. So charge on capacitor C4, that is Q4 is equals to C4 into V. C4 10 microfarad. So 10 into 10 raised to minus 6, value of potential V 500. So we get 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 coulomb. So charge on capacitor C4 is 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 coulomb. Now we have to find out charge on each capacitor. So we know the value of charge on capacitor C4. So now we have to find out charge on capacitor C1, C2 and C3. Now see here friends, this capacitor C1, C2 and C3 are in series. So we already know that in series connection charge will remain same. But the equivalent capacitance of this C1, C2 and C3 is C dash. Right? So here charge on capacitor C1, C2 and C3 is equal. Why? Because this C1, C2 and C3 are connected in series, and we know that in series connection charge will remain same. So Q1 is equals to Q2 is equals to Q3 is equals to CV. But here the equivalent capacitance of C1, C2 and C3 is C dash. So Q1 is equals to Q2 is equals to Q3 is equals to C dash. So value of C dash 10 by 3 microfarad. So 10 raised to minus 6 into value of V, that is 500. right? So charge on capacitor 1, that is Q1, charge on capacitor 2, that is Q2, and charge on capacitor 3, Q3 will
Same. And how much? If you solve this, then you will get 1.7 into 10 raised to minus 3.
so 1.7 into 10 raised to minus 3 coulomb, right? Once again, friends, here we have to find out the charge on each capacitor, right? So here charge on capacitor C4, so we know that here for this capacitor C4 charge will be Q4 is equals to C4 into V, value of C4 10 into 10 raised to minus 6, value of V 500, so Q4 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 coulomb. Now to find out charge on capacitor C1, C2 and C3, these three capacitors are in series, and we already know that in series operation charge will remain same, right? So Q1 is equals to Q2 is equals to Q3. Here the equivalent capacitance of C1, C2 and C3 is C dash. So Q1 is equals to Q2 is equals to Q3 is equals to C dash. We know the value of C dash, that is 10 by 3 micro, 10 raised to minus 6, value of V 500. So we get charge on capacitor C1, C2 and C3 will be Q1 is equals to Q2 is equals to Q3, that is 1.7 into 10 raised to minus 3
Coulomb. Now, next example, that is illustration
number 10.
C. A 900 picofarad capacitor is charged by 100 volt battery as shown in figure 1. So here the capacitance is given 900 picofarad.
So C 900 picofarad. So 900 into 10 raised to minus 12 farad
Is charged by 100 volt battery.
So V is equals to 100 watt.
Then A. How much electrostatic energy stored by the capacitor?
So we already know that energy stored by capacitor U is equals to 1 by 2 CV square. So 1 by 2 value of C 900 into 10 raised to minus 12 into V square 100 whole square.
So after solving this we get energy 4.5
into 10 raised to minus 6 joule. Right? So this is very simple. We have to find out energy stored by this capacitor. We know the formula U is equals to 1 by 2 CV
square. Now B. The capacitor is disconnected from the battery and connected to another 900 picofarad capacitor. Then what is the energy stored by the system? So now the
capacitor is disconnected from the battery and it is connected to the 900 picofarad capacitor like this. This is 900 picofarad and this is also 900 picofarad like this,
right? So we have to find out energy stored by the system.
So once again we have to find out the energy stored by the system, but here battery is disconnected. So we already know the formula of energy stored by the capacitor. First one, which is 1 by 2 CV square. Second formula Q square by 2C, and third one QV by 2, right? So here the battery is disconnected, so we have to use the formula energy stored by the system or capacitor is Q square by 2C. But here there is a parallel connection, so we know that if there is a parallel connection then charge will be changed. So here first of all we have to find out charge Q. So we know that Q is equals to CV. So Q is equals to C 900 into 10 raised to minus 12, value of V 100. So here we get charge Q is equals to 9 into 10 raised to minus 8 coulomb, right? So now here there are two capacitors, so this charge will be distributed, right? So charge on each capacitor is equals to Q dash, and Q dash is equals to Q by 2, because here the capacitance of the capacitor is same, so this charge will distributed equally. So 9 into 10 raised to minus 8 divided by 2, so 4.5 into 10 raised to minus 8 coulomb. Now to find out energy stored by the capacitor, we know that U is equals to Q square by 2C. But here charge is Q dash, so Q dash square by 2C. So we know the value of Q dash, that is 4.5 into 10 raised to minus 8 whole square divided by 2 into value of C, that is 900 pico 10 raised to minus 12. So after solving this, we get U is equals to 2.25 into 10 raised to minus 6 joule. Right. So once again, here the capacitor is disconnected from the battery and connected as shown in this figure. So here this capacitor are in parallel. So we know that charge will be distributed equally. So first of all we have to find out the charge. So Q is equals to CV. We know the value of C, that is 900 picofarad. So 900 into 10 raised to minus 12. Value of V 100. So charge on each capacitor is 9 into 10 raised to minus 8 coulomb. Now here this is the parallel connection. So charge will distributed equally between these capacitors. So Q dash is equals to Q by 2. So charge on each capacitor 4.5 into 10 raised to minus 8 coulomb. So energy U is equals to Q square by 2C. But here charge is Q dash. So Q dash square by 2C. Right. So after solving this, we get energy U is equals to 2.25 into 10 raised to minus 6 joule. Okay friends. So this is about illustration number 8, 9 and 10. Okay friends. Thank you.